Recently, YouTuber Adam McIntyre spoke of a small issue he had with YouTuber Daniel Preda, who Adam announced had suddenly blocked him out of nowhere after he had followed Adam, which left Adam feeling confused. However, rather than be upset by this, Adam was simply surprised and seemed to be in friendly enough spirits to reassure Daniel that if he were to unblock Adam, that he would happily accept, proving that no bad blood existed on Adam's side.
And Daniel Preda is the co-host on it. And I'm like, wait, let me go on Daniel Preda's social media. He followed me last month, didn't he? Where is Daniel Preda's Instagram? Where is Daniel Preda's Instagram? Am I blocked? Yes. Something within the last couple weeks has provoked Daniel Preda to block me on social media. Not only on my main Instagram account, but also on my Finsta, which is crazy to also block me on my Finsta. Daniel, what happened? I thought we were kikiing. I thought we were just two girls. You know, what was going on? I thought you were Team Mucker. Now I'm blocked? Heartbroken. I'm heartbroken, Daniel. I'm heartbroken. You know what really bothers me about this? I'm joking, by the way. I'm not pissed at this, and he can do what he wants. What really was, I was like, damn, was I have written a list, right? I'm going out to LA at the end of this month, and I have a list of people. I'm renting out a podcast space while I'm there, and I wanted to do a week of bringing people on and interviewing people, kind of like the Rosanna Pansino, but like in person. And I figured I would do it because I'm pretty sure me and Rosanna are going to film when I'm out there anyway. She's just finishing up with her studio. And I was like, you know what? Like, I'm going to be like, quote unquote, working filming when I'm out there. I may as well make a big deal and like extend my trip a little bit and get a lot of filming done. So I've like reached out to people, and you know, there's like a couple people confirmed already, and I have a list of people, right? And Daniel Preda was one of the people. And so I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna message Daniel Preda now. He's on the list. He's like, I have a list. I'm like reaching out to everyone chronologically because I have to find business emails and all the bullshit, right? And I was like, damn, I really thought me and Daniel Preda were gonna have like an enjoyable sit down where I could ask him what it was like working on all the sets he worked on and all like this. And I was like, damn, something happened in the last month, less than a month, that has provoked Daniel Preda, that I have done, that has pissed him off so deeply. Daniel Preda, if you see this, I don't know what pushed you over the edge, because I love to talk about you. So probably something. But you following me, if I'm speaking directly to Daniel here, because I have no other fucking way of contacting him, I'm going to be completely honest with you. Me reaching out and you following me back after I had done all that, I was like, oh, Daniel likes this. And I hadn't done anything else after the breakup tweet and the breakup video, which you had followed me by then. So I'm like, damn, what'd I do? Mama, girl behind you, what'd I do? So, Daniel, if you're out there and you want to change your mind and unblock me, I would love to have you on the podcast.
For reference, these are the kind of videos that Adam would make on Daniel. So there was some negativity prior with Adam referring to Daniel as a hypocrite and holding him accountable for what Adam deemed as bad behavior. Now, after Adam announced that he had been blocked, Daniel left a comment on Adam's channel explaining that no bad blood existed from his end either, and that if Adam wanted to make contact he could reach Daniel through email. This didn't sit well with Adam, who seemed to be offended by the fact that rather than follow him back and DM him, Daniel preferred to communicate through the professional means of an email and not the more personal route of their social media accounts.
He had followed me after that, and I was like, oh, okay, you know, he thought it was funny. I was like, wow, I kind of respect the fact that he was able to take a joke and stuff. And then he went on the Just Trish podcast like weeks later, like weeks later, right? And I go to tweet about the podcast, And I go to look, and he's unfollowed me and blocked me on social media. Like, he blocked me on my main Instagram and also blocked me on my Finsta. Like, on my Finsta, like, blocking me on my main, I'm like, all right. On my Finsta, that's personal. Specifically because he followed me not that long before this, and now I'm blocked. Like, what the hell did I do? So in my video where I was talking about him on the Just Trish podcast, and I was talking about them talking about Nikocado Avocado, I had brought this up where, like, he followed me on social media, and then the next time I go to check, he had blocked me, and I was like, he'd followed me before I did everything on him, so, like, why did he block me? Anyways, Daniel Preda comments on my video, literally so soon after it was posted. I was like, wow, notifications are on. And he said, let me read you the following. Adam, I hope you're well. If you've ever wanted to talk to me directly, in the past or present, my email has and always is open. Motherfucker! What the fuck? You followed me! You followed me and then chose to block me. But now it's a case of I need to email you if I ever want to talk to you? I ran out of storage on my computer, so 20 minutes later, I'm back. And maybe it was good so I could calm down. I just think it's crazy because, yeah, like, email's open, but DMs are now locked. Like, I'm still blocked on social media. And he has the audacity to come into my YouTube video and be like, well, if you ever want to talk to you, you could have emailed me. My email's open. You were the one that started this. You followed me on social media and then randomly blocked me after. I'm like, this is on you. If anything, my emails should be open. You know what I mean? Like, you came into my shit. Like, please. So anyways, I just thought that was really, really, really weird. Really weird. And I am going to LA literally tomorrow, actually, at the time of filming this. And I am really excited. I am filming a bunch of podcasts when I'm out there. I'm talking to like between 10 to 20 creators. I've extended my trip 2 weeks, and I'm talking to a lot of really fun people, and I've booked a studio space, and I'm going to be doing a podcast and stuff. Some really, really, really amazing creators that I'm super excited about. And I was going to reach out to Daniel to be like, do you want to be a part of it? And then I'm like, you know what? I thought he could take a joke. I thought he was chill. I thought all this. And I'm like, wow, you're exactly like this LA, thinking you're so much higher and better. Like, you're coming into my comment section and being like, Adam, if you ever want to talk to me, reach out to me on my email. Motherfucker, you're in my YouTube comment section. Please remember that. You're in my YouTube comment section. Please. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to ask Daniel whether he would have said fuck you or not. I got some really good guests coming up on the podcast, and I was like, yeah, Daniel will be a fun one as well to talk about, like, him in production and stuff like that, and All Escape the Night. I was like, you know what? Like, you're exactly like what people have accused you of being. So anyways, he can go fuck off.
Adam talks about how he thought Daniel could take a joke, which implies that's all Adam ever said about him, which isn't true. You can see by the titles of the videos that he made about Daniel prior that he spoke more negatively of him in the past. And now seems to be speaking even more negatively, now that he believes that Daniel slighted him. In fact, he's speaking so negatively he's now accusing Daniel of single-handedly orchestrating the takedown of Gabbie Hanna. Accusing Daniel of being the reason that the internet sided against Gabbie during her cancellation.
That Daniel Preda used the fact that he was best friends with Colleen to take down Gabbie Hanna. That was his argument to take down Gabbie Hanna for lying, because his best friend Colleen said the opposite of what Gabbie did. Therefore, Gabbie's lying. He literally used the fact that he's best friends with Colleen to take down Gabbie Hanna, and it worked. It worked. It really, really, really did work, and this is not defending Gabbie in any way. It worked.
This is a false narrative, and Adam knows that this is a false narrative. Daniel was not responsible for the takedown of Gabbie Hanna. It wasn't his reference of his friendship with Colleen Ballinger that helped to sway the crowd against Gabbie Hanna's side. Daniel and his ex-boyfriend Joey Graceffa, who is a well-liked YouTuber, both made exposed videos on Gabbie after she made a video about her experience on the set of Escape the Night. Daniel Preda and Joey Graceffa were more well-liked than Gabbie Hanna, and so the audience trusted their narrative over hers. Especially because at the time Gabbie Hanna was in a public feud with her former friend Jessie Smiles, who the public gathered around in support. Daniel's one line about being Colleen's friend is not what took Gabbie Hanna down. And for Adam to pretend that it is disingenuous and manipulative. It was not Daniel that single-handedly took down Gabbie Hanna, it was multiple people exposing her for what she had done to them. And it was the drama channels, like himself, who viciously attacked her that brought her down. To imply that Daniel's friendship with Colleen Ballinger being his co-signer was the reason why Gabbie was taken down is ludicrous. Especially since it was Rosanna Pansino, and not Colleen Ballinger, who tweeted publicly in support of Daniel and Joey's side and co-signed for them. Rosanna, who the public loves and supports and knows wouldn't cause or start drama.
Joey and Daniel were extremely patient and accommodating during filming seasons 3 and 4 of Escape the Night. I personally witnessed them both try to take care of every single cast member more than any other set I've been on in 14 years. They both even paid out of their own pocket to make sure we had the nicest trailer with everything we requested. The crew was also very professional, organized, and hardworking. I don't like drama, but Gabbie's video paints an untruthful picture of what happened. Much of it is simply false. 1. Gabbie did not come to the 3 wardrobe fittings before filming. At 2 of my fittings, I was told Gabbie was supposed to be there that day but didn't show up. She chose not to go at all, so the wardrobe department did their best to make a costume without being able to see her. 2. The entire cast was sent a dietary request form days before filming. Every single request I made on the form was taken care of by Joey and Daniel. I personally heard Gabbie tell Joey the first day of filming, "I didn't fill that out, I hope that's okay." Keep in mind meals are ordered before production begins, so everything is ready ahead of time. That is the time to make dietary requests, or bring your own food. 3. I also personally witnessed Daniel leaving set to go get Gabbie any food that she wanted. There was also many healthy options, including a salad bar with protein. Despite all this, she blamed Joey multiple times for causing her eating disorder to come back. 4. During the photo shoot press day, Gabbie called one of the female production assistants and walked off set without finishing her shoot. The reason? Because she gave an updated shoot time that was 10 minutes different. I also have ADHD and very familiar with the anxiety and stress it can cause. However, that is simply not an excuse to treat people like that and behave in that manner. I don't think Gabbie realized that I could unfortunately hear many of the conversations she was having with Joey in production, because my part of the trailer shared a paper-thin wall with Joey's. I did my best to avoid my private room for this reason, but from what I did hear, I can say I've never experienced someone talk like that. This is just a few of the falsehoods in her video, but I'll stop here. She was the most difficult, mean, and selfish person I've ever experienced on set. Oftentimes exposing videos are produced in a way to leave out key details. Please keep that in mind when viewing this type of content.
Daniel's friendship with Colleen had nothing to do with Gabbie's takedown. Colleen did not even support Daniel publicly or co-sign anything he said like Rosanna did. Him merely mentioning that he and Colleen were friends was not enough, and never would be enough for the public to sway against Gabbie, especially since Colleen did not come out and verify anything he was saying herself. While it's understandable why Adam is upset about Daniel's reaction to him, it's not understandable as to why he's now trying to vilify this man simply because Daniel isn't interested in a friendship.